All right, once again, we are live this morning here in Washington County, Tennessee, now taking you inside the home, and you can hear, of course, progress, that work continuing as volunteers are working to get this home back together again. It is a third, about to be a fourth generation farm, and we are here now with the family. Let's see, we've got Larry, Leslie, and Levi, the youngest member, and of course, talking about the Levi Thompson farm, you were telling me, been in your home for many, many years.
Yes. I'm a third generation farmer here. It's all my family has done our whole life. Mm-hmm. And just see something like this and not be able to keep going was just one thing that we didn't want to happen. And having the Heart Group step up and to be able to help us keep things going is wonderful. It's been a blessing to everybody come together and make this happen.
The volunteer spirit, certainly. We're looking at video now from that day that this happened. I know the day you'll never forget, watching that water come out. And this is actually your parents' home. You were telling me that water all the way up to that rooftop.
Yes. We got here, I feel like we got here too late to get a lot of stuff out, but quickest I've ever seen water raise. And I mean, nobody around this community ever would have thought we would have seen water get up as high as it did here, and just happen as quick as it did. It was
no words.
No words. It was tough to see.
And you said too, when you came in, of course, you got your parents out, so they were okay. Yep. You came in the next day, and you said the mud was just, and the hay bales that were like stacked up.
Yeah, never knew that water had that kind of power, but it moved over 300 hay bales all around the place, and these big round bales, I think, really protected the front of this house, and they drug all the way from behind the barns and swirled around to the front of the house, and I think, thankfully, that's what kept the windows intact, the doors intact, and between that and the brick structure, luckily, we had something to come back and try and salvage for his parents, and eventually for us and for Levi.
And you've actually cleaned everything out. Everything was taken. We saw all of the items kind of to the curb. You said even that you had volunteers coming in to help.
Yeah. Since as soon as we could get back here after the flood happened, it was just volunteers showing up every day. It was a blessing that we had that many people step forward and offer to help. A lot of people from out of state and just wanting to lend a hand any way that they could.
Because we see, of course, this is one building, but you guys have a lot of family on this property as well, lots of barns, lots of equipment. I know you said you tried to move that equipment. Some of it just ran out of time.
Yeah, just wasn't enough time to get everything out, but we were blessed with all our structures still stayed up, but we had a lot of equipment that got moved, and I grew hay for a living for a lot of the horse community, and I didn't have one single bale of hay that stayed dry. I mean, I lost everything that I had. But just right on the other side of our barn here, my aunt and uncles, they weren't able to salvage any of theirs. Like both our houses was unsalvageable and had to be tore down immediately.
Mm-hmm. And so to be able to have this, even as we look around, of course, all we see studs. And you said, although they did get the insulation in already, so to have this progress, how important is that to see the volunteers still coming in from states away to help?
Yeah, it's amazing to see. Really bittersweet to remind us where we started with and how it was hopeless feeling and overwhelming for so many months. And to be able to now look at it 4 months later and say, this is incredible. We didn't know that we would be able to do this. And without the help of the community, neighbors, friends, and all of it coming together, it wouldn't be possible. We're very, very fortunate to have made it this far.
And I know, so grateful. And we see even Levi here. He's got his hammer. I'm sure he has been helping out as well, right, Dad?
Yep, he has. He's been wanting to help clean and get everything back to how it was, right?
Mm-hmm. My kitty, what is that?
Get all the nails out, that's right.
He's been pulling them out, right? Yep. Getting it ready to go. Well, thank you guys for having us out. We're going to talk a little bit later on with this organization that is here from Pennsylvania. They got here yesterday. We'll be here for the next couple of weeks. And we're also going to tell you how you can continue to get involved and help families like the Thompsons. We're back with more right after this.